really interesting because physically it releases endorphins, which heal, and serotonin, which makes you happy.
Yes.
So
You're right. You're right.
Every emotion can affect it physically with the chemicals within your body.
Yes, and that's
That
why
is so cool.
you know they tell cancer patients to try and stay positive and try and do positive things and not get sad and not bring negativity into their body. And
because that affects their
I believe
cancer.
that.
Like my
I
friend,
believe that she stayed positive throughout her whole ordeal with cancer, and
is she alive?
Yeah, she's fine now. She's her hair's growing back. She's cancer free. She's gonna be cancer free for a year in April. And I mean, it could come back, but she's walking and I think she can run now a little because she had her like femur and knee replaced.
Oh, okay.
And she has to get another surgery to lengthen the bone because she's growing. She's gonna have another surgery in March. But
And how old is this person?
she's 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think they diagnosed her when she was 12.
That's amazing.
She just turned 12.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy.
But it brought me closer to her because I hadn't seen her in a long time, and once she got the cancer, I wanted to help her, and so now we're really good friends.
That's good. That's cool. So there's a lot of negativity surrounding this whole event because, you know, it's one thing to, you know, sin and then ask for forgiveness and move on, but it doesn't seem like they've moved on. This whole town hasn't really moved on from it. And do you think that other parents in the community are brainwashing their own kids to maybe not hang around Pearl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's going to grow up being shunned, all because of what her mother did.
She doesn't deserve that. That's not fair.
Okay.
It will bring
Like,
her joy.
Not
And
fair,
I
not
think-
her fault.
I
She was
also
born
think
into that situation, right?
I also think that like the Reverend is making himself sick because he knows that he did something wrong.
Yes.
And he doesn't like
He's refusing.
he doesn't want to fess up to it.
Do you
And
think
so
he
he's
should?
just-
Yeah.
I think he should.
Well, he shouldn't be leading the people spiritually with that kind of
Everything
sin.
is
Plus,
right
he's a
as
reverend.
right,
Like,
and then for him to come up with us, it just like
Yeah.
He at least needs to like step down from his position for a while to get his life in order. Like you can't be leading
You can't
people
just
like
be
that.
hiding
Okay.
and
Like that's wrong.
He's still trying to be the reverend, knowing that he's committed this huge sin, and then on top of it, he did not fess up to it.
this happens in real life too.
So, do you think
I
he's
know an
being,
example of it, too.
is he being hypocritical?
Very.
Yes.
Because a lot of times you hear like you're being told to repent and stuff, and he's holding this terrible sin inside him without like confessing it and like letting it go, and it's just like, created this whole
But
situation.
the thing is eventually it's going to explode.
Mhm.
Because I like learned that like if you keep bottled up emotions, it's going to explode. Like look at
Because you
cancer,
can't
like,
hold it
you
yourself
can't
for that
hold-
long.
You
That's why I
can't
rant to
hold
Marie.
that to yourself. So you just like you start one day you're just like so like you relieve everything that you had that you were bottled up about, and like sometimes it's
Why doesn't Hester just get up on the scaffold and shout who the daddy
She's
is?
too. I feel like she's too stubborn. She's stronger than that. I feel like
Yeah.
it'll take longer
She's
for
very
her
strong.
to explode.
Would people believe her?
probably
They
not.
might
Not
because
if
he's
you
a
think.
reverend. If he said
Yeah.
it,
probably
If
just
he
think she's
said
more
it,
of
it
a
might be
liar.
but they think
horrifying.
she's just crazy.
It's kind
Yeah.
of like the black man white man thing. Like if the black man could be right, but if the white man denied it, then they're gonna believe him. But since he's the reverend, they're gonna go with what
Yeah.
he says.
I mean, if this adulteress stands up in front of the whole town and accuses a preacher man of fathering her child, it's going to be like, oh, that's blasphemy, right? She's lying, she's a witch, let's, you know, shun her and her daughter.
And like another thing, like it's not like he can forget because like every time he sees Pearl, especially in bright red, it's a constant reminder.
Absolutely. Do you think that he loves Hester?
I think he loves the child more.
I don't know. I feel like
He
maybe
cares
really
about the
deep
child.
down, but I feel like the situation's